As you guys can see, we're big Nightmare Before Christmas enthusiasts.
And in this extended video, we're checking out our whole animatronics collection, including Jack, Sally, Zero, Oogie Boogie, Lock, Shock and Barrel, and Dr. Finklestein.
Let's get into it.
We're gonna unbox, build, and review this life-size Jack Skellington figure we picked up at Home Depot.
There are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best. For my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in a moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the wave of my hand in a well-placed mode, I have swept the very bravest off their feet.
So the build was pretty easy.
Yeah, really relatively easy.
Not too many parts. I think the fabric used in the material is pretty good quality.
Yeah, I
right?
like that too.
The pants are separate from the jacket, and then you have the bow tie, which has some wires in it, which is nice for positioning.
I really like how big and tall he is.
I think the height on him is perfect. And I think the animatronics on him are pretty cool. He's got one hand that just stays stationary.
Right.
And then this hand, the arm actually moves left and right.
Moves left and right, up and down, and then the fingers can go in,
The
kind of like
fingers
he's
curl.
clutching.
The only bad side of this is that these black things here, the knuckles where they paint black, it scratches off really easy with your fingernail. But it's cool how long and skinny the fingers are. The curling really gives them that kind of lifelike feel. The sculpt on it is pretty simple, right? Nice big round head.
I noticed that last year his mouth was really clangy, like.
It looks like this year they added this little kind of felt bumper here on the mouth so that when it closes,
It doesn't make so much of a
it
noise.
doesn't click at all. You hear a little thump.
Yeah.
I like the animatronic in the mouth open and close as he's singing. I kind of wish the head would turn left and right.
Yeah, that'd be a nice addition.
Just to go with the hand movement, it would make it feel more realistic. You can
can
have it working off a sensor, which is seen right here in his shirt.
You can also have him working off this thing right here, which is a try me button.
It
which
comes included.
Uh-huh.
So overall, for 200 bucks, I think you get a pretty cool animatronic. You get Jack Skellington with some nice features.
This animatronic is really cool, but there's one ginormous downside. If you buy Jack, you have to buy the Sally.
That feels like tragedies at hand.
Let's get it out of the box and set up.
And though I'd like to stand by him, can't shake this feeling that I have.
All right, guys, here she is all set up. We got the life-size Sally from Home Depot.
This animatronic is great. I love how they have the stitches raised as well as the addition of her head turning.
Yeah, the stitches are really cool. I like how they're sculpted right into her mold. They're a darker blue color and they really pop against that light blue skin they got on her. I think the face on her is perfect. I love, it's got that slight shine. The head is nice and big eyes. I thought the eyes would move. But it's cool the way her head rocks from side to side.
As well as how her hand moves with the planting in her hand.
Yeah, the hand movement's cool, but I do wish the hands had a better sculpt. They look really small, which is probably accurate to the movie, but her right hand has really little detail in the sculpt. Aside from the hand sculpt on this, my other complaint would be the speaker that comes with them. I really like the Sally song, but unfortunately the quality of the speaker is not very good. The fabric material used for the dress seems to be pretty good quality.
I like how instead of maybe them sewing it or something, they printed it out, which usually I'd be a little nitpicky about it, but it seemed really well printed, and I like how they got the colors nice and bright.
Right, it would have been cool if it was actually a patchwork dress sewn together, but for 200 bucks, I think this is a decent dress for the animatronic.
Her hair is also really cool. When you get her out of the box, her hair is kind of in a ponytail. Once you untangle it and get it out of the ponytail, you have to comb it a little with your fingers to get it nice and straight. But after that, she looks really cool. She has 3 different modes: try me, off, and on. And the on setting works off of a sound sensor, as shown here.
She's not plugged in.
Oh.
But our tree is on a clapper, so that's why that turned off.
Clap on, clap off. It's clapping.
Is it back on? Let's turn it back on.
It only works with my touch.
All right.
What did I say?
So there you have our unboxing and review of the life-size Sally animatronic from Home Depot. We picked this up for 200 bucks, and I think she goes perfectly with Jack Skellington you see behind us.
This is a really cool animatronic. We are big fans now for Christmas, and we saw these at Home Depot. We knew how to get them this year. This life-size Sally and the Jack scene behind there are gonna work really well with our Never for Christmas tree. If you guys are interested in that video, go check out our We Love Halloween playlist.
Better pay attention now, because I'm the boogeyman.
We got this one that you see here, which is a life-size Oogie Boogie animatronic. We already have the Jack Skellington you see here.
And Sally.
And the Sally, both life-size animatronics. Let's go ahead and jump into this life-size Oogie Boogie and see how it stacks up against the Jack and Sally we already have.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's see what comes in the box.
Ooh, instructions.
So it's nice that you have a second set of instructions here on the side of the box. Oh, there's Oogie Boogie's body. So first thing we got here is item number C, which looks like Oogie Boogie's body. And I can see the little dice peeking out there. Go ahead and set that on the side there.
Next up in the box is letter H, which is Oogie Boogie's head.
Nice. I wasn't sure how good the quality would be, but this is pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. I do think that they could have done a little better, but overall it looks pretty good, yeah.
It looks big. I'm happy with the size. That looks pretty cool. We got our cables here. Very nice. And there's not a whole lot else in here. We got...
just a big torso.
we got the torso piece.
Also his swivel movement for those hips, you know, when he's in the club.
Nice. We got the torso. What else?
I think this is for the body. Yeah.
That's probably what's gonna help with, like you said, with the hips. And then,
as always, the try me button.
Second set of instructions. Some more steel pieces for the body. And last but not least, the base plate.
Let's go ahead and jump into this build.
Yeah.
the boogeyman. Cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Ah, you're joking! You're joking! I can't believe my ears! It's funny! I'm laughing! You really are too much. And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my
The animatronic itself is really clunky, especially in the mouth. He kind of talks weird, like it's Mr. Oogie Boogie, right? Where one side's closed and one side's opening. Also, it was super hard to get the arms fixed and the wires through and everything. I don't know, just it seems poorly made.
Yeah, from the front he looks pretty cool because he's got a nice wide appearance. Profile, he looks really skinny, which I don't like. The mouth is really crooked and there's no metal bar here, so you can work with it, but the mouth is gonna not be the greatest. I do like the lights in his mouth and his eyes. You got the green lights and the purple lights that light up, but I don't like how the whole body lights up green and then you've got no lights in the head.
Right.
That's kind of lame. I do like the fabric he's made out of. It seems like a nice durable fabric. The stitches look cool even though they're kind of printed or painted on. Another thing I didn't like about it was the joints that hold the hips. There's 2 bars, each have 2 inserting pins, and they're both bent, so we had to go ahead and fix that, which wasn't a huge deal. We also had some issues with the wire.
So there's a wire at the bottom that has to go like around this skinny thing through a hoop. It's really thinly connected, like it could probably break.
It's pretty tight. They didn't give a whole lot of slack on that. Other than that, I mean, it's cool, it's Oogie Boogie, but it's not my favorite. It's only 250 bucks, which isn't that much, but that's the same price we paid for the Jack and Sally. And to be honest, they're a little bit nicer in every way. He does have good audio, but other than that, the structure's not very good. The outside costume's not very good. But the movement on him is pretty lame.
Yeah, it's mostly just him swiveling the hips and the mouth.
Yeah, and the mouth is like crooked. You know, we're big Oogie Boogie fans.
Yeah.
We might just have to build our own Oogie Boogie prop. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
Totally, we could use some PVC pipes.
All right, we finally got him. Dr. Finklestein.
Super excited.
What's up guys, welcome back to another unboxing. We're super excited about this one, an exclusive to HalloweenCostumes.com.
Dr. Finklestein.
We've been building out our Nightmare Before Christmas animatronic collection.
Oh yeah.
We've already got the Jack, we got the Sally, we got the Oogie Boogie. Without further ado, let's crack it open.
Ooh.
Best part probably.
Oh yeah. Nice sizing on it.
Let's check it out.
Super cool. As you guys can see, looks great.
I was worried it was gonna look too plasticky, but this looks great. Check that out. Gone again. I think it looks good. All right, we got parts of the wheelchair. Or you can take that off. The power supply, and it comes with a try-me switch, which is nice.
That's always good.
Another part of the wheelchair.
This looks like a handle.
Yeah, that's like the armrest part.
Oh, the backing of the chair.
Check out the little body.
Folded.
And last but not least, you got the wheels and some upright pieces. As you can see, there's quite a few pieces, so we're gonna jump into assembly. We'll move this over, get it going.
You can come out now if you promise to behave.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
I know.
You want me to stop an old man like me who hardly has strength as it is. Me, to whom you owe your very life. Sally, that soup ready yet? You're mine, you know.
I made you.
Boom.
I think the character came out awesome.
Oh yeah.
The fabric looks good, nice and white. You could dirty it up a little bit to give him some more character, right? If you look at the character in the movie, he's not super detailed. So I think the sculpt works. I think it reads like Dr. Finklestein. You could dirty up his lip area a little bit, right? Make him look like that kind of gross Dr. Finklestein. He's got his funky little glasses on. Those look good. Probably the coolest part is like the jump scare you get, right? Boom.
You want
So
me
that's
to
cool.
stop.
And the hand motion's
Old
cool.
man like me who hardly has strength as it is. Me, to whom you owe your very life.
The audio is perfect,
Oh, yeah.
right? It's right from the movie, so it's 100% authentic.
Hard to go wrong.
Let's hear another one.
Ah, what's that? Wormswort. And frog spread.
Looking at the brain,
Daddy, that's so
the brain
great.
being exposed is pretty cool, right? It's got like a smooth sculpting to it, just like in the movie. Very cool feature that it pops open. The hands here, they're just kind of Velcroed on, right? Yeah, so see? There's nothing inside, right? Hopefully it doesn't get brittle and crack,
Ooh, yeah.
but it is a thicker rubber, so that should last.
You can come out now if you promise to behave.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The audio is perfect.
Shall we?
Sally. I think one of the bad things is probably the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like as we've moved it around, it often kind of pops out of these little joints, the sockets, primarily because it's kind of a, you know, thin plastic.
Yeah.
I do like the wheels. It's got these kind of wagon looking wheels. It assembles fine, right? But when you start moving it, it's gonna wanna move around. So it would be nice if it was all like metal pipes, right? His size is great, right? He's like a little old man. You got these little tiny legs.
I know.
I like that you can move them, right? Like you can flex them around if you want. I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
The movement in the hand, up and down, a nice touch, gives him a little more presence. I love the audio. I love the brain exposed. The wheelchair looks good, but the construction could be a little better.
Yeah.
You know, for 300 bucks, I would want something a little more substantial in
Yeah.
terms of the frame, just so that it lasts. Let's go ahead and pull Sally over and see how they look together.
You're looking for Sally, Dad?
Sally. Oh, gone again.
Where are you, Sally? You wretched girl.
Sally.
Oh yeah, the size looks perfect together. We typically set them up together. We have a Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
Yeah.
We got a DIY video. You should definitely check that out. Let us know what you think about this Dr. Finklestein Halloween animatronic down in the comment section below.
If you guys want to pick up this animatronic, use the link in our description for 15% off.
Definitely check that out. And anything else you need this Halloween season. Video. As you can see, we got some of our Nightmare Before Christmas animatronics. Got the green Oogie Boogie.
We got the Jack Skellington.
You got the Sally. Our Dr. Finklestein is awesome. We're building out the whole Nightmare Before Christmas animatronic set. And one that we're very excited for, released last year, is from Home Depot, the 4.5 foot LED Zero indoor-outdoor Halloween animatronic. Retails for 129 bucks. There are some still available as of this video.
It's cool to get a zero prop that actually like floats and has cool lights.
It says there under the description, pairs great with the 6.5 deluxe life-size animated Jack Skellington. So it's gonna pair great with our Jack and Sally. It requires 4 C batteries. So this one here we picked up, I would think it was from Spirit Halloween. We actually hung this off of Jack last year, which looks cool.
My complaint was that he just looked very skinny, and the way that they have like the fabric draped over like, you know, one single piece, it kind of just is kind of flat.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fun little one. We also have the popcorn bucket from Disneyland, which is really cool.
Somewhere.
But picking this one up, I can tell just looking at the box art, he looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
You can see they're 4.5 feet tall. LED, it's indoor and outdoor, which is great. Works off a timer, 6 hours on, 18 hours off. You got this diagram there that shows how he compares to a life-size human, right? The size on him is gonna be so cool. The box art looks great. You got this nice big image of him on the front there. Love the colors with the black and the purple. If you're building out the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween animatronic collection, you gotta have Zero. Let's open it up and check it out. You got some support there. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that looks so cool. Got the head, more of the base. Oh, nice. Look how big the body is. Check that out. Nice and heavy.
Is it heavy?
Sculpted well. Yeah, it's got some.
Well, it has decent heft to it.
Well, it looks like it's all like that plastic blow mold. That's everything, right?
Yep.
All right, so here's everything out of the box. I love the shape on the body, right?
Yeah. See, this one, it has more like life to it, right? It's not like a straight piece here and then fabric draping over. It has like a curve downward in the flowy effect, you know?
Yeah, you can see on the bottom there, you got the battery compartment. You got the little metal piece for the stand. Let's check out the head. Check the head out. Looks really cool. The sculpt on the pumpkin looks great. The paint job with the black and the white looks good. You got the red collar. You got the little inserts here for the ears. All right, checking out the ears. The ears are pretty cool, right? Mm-hmm. That doesn't look like the light is gonna transfer over to the ears, but I loved kind of the shape of them, the way they flow back, what you expect with Zero. And they just plug right in. Nice and easy.
Oh yeah.
I got the head on him. Looks great. I do kind of wish this back part on the head looked a little bit better without the screws, but from a distance you won't really see it.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
So it looks pretty simple. You just have these two cables that are going to connect here to the body. We'll just pop those in.
There we go.
And it looks like the head is going to connect and turn. Nice, he pops in and check him out. I think for the price, you know, 130 bucks for this giant Zero. I can't wait to see how he lights up. We still have to put the batteries in. Let's probably do the batteries first and then we'll build the stand. Here you can see underneath, you got these two screws to access the battery compartment. Very cool that we got the logo there. There's the plug-in for the stand. All right, now let's see the batteries. Go ahead and pop those in. As you can see here, we got the C-type batteries. It's gonna require 4 of those. Put that back on. Just that switch on and off, which it said 6 hours on, 18 hours off. It has an on, an off, and probably a timer. So we'll go ahead and leave it on. So there you go, he's got the lights on. You got a nice bright light in the head. Looks like the body's got one. Definitely see one in the pumpkin. Right. Once we turn off all the studio lights, we'll get a better idea of how he lights up. We're gonna build the stand, turn the lights off, and really check him out. Stand looks pretty simple. You got your main kind of base. You got the support rod. Right, you got one there. And there's your main base, right? Oh, he looks so cool. No, I think it's great size for this one. I did see some people online saying he's sized better for the 13-foot jack. I'm going to disagree and say he goes perfect with the 6.5-foot jack.
Yeah.
So cool. Let's cut the lights. So you can see how he glows. He looks awesome. I do wish the ears would glow a little bit more, but it does still read well because it's thin plastic.
Yeah.
Some of the light does kind of catch in these kind of inner part.
Right.
The back of the head here does look a little strange. Yeah, so this is with my cell phone. The video here doesn't show as well. The glow on it looks great. You can see he looks really nice lit up. At night in the yard, he's gonna look awesome.
I like how it does it the way it's lit. You end up like shining down. It highlights the edges well too.
I do kind of wish the collar was a little more opaque. If they would have added more layers of paint,
right.
I think that would have been cool. All right, I'll turn the lights back on.
Great sculpt, great likeness.
The shape of the body is perfect. You got the break here in the middle, so it kind of looks like his arms are floating down. I love the head sculpt on him. I do wish the paint job was better on that collar, but the way it connects is good. The paint here in the black areas in the mouth and the eyes, it looks good. The sculpt on the pumpkin, nice and detailed. I love that. The ears look great as well in terms of the shape. The light could carry better into the ears, but we'll take it. It still looks pretty damn good.
Not to mention, we're probably gonna have this like backlit or like with jack-o'-light, so it'll end up like evening out and looking great.
Yeah, the uplights, we'll probably put maybe some blue uplight on it. So that'll help the ears glow a little bit more. I think the stand on this is pretty solid. It's not super sturdy, but this guy doesn't weigh very much. I just think having the stand is perfect because you're gonna want him floating.
For sure.
So you got the black stand, which is gonna disappear at night. The fact that you can set him up hanging out with Jack, so cool.
Another thing is the way the connection piece is at the bottom is that you could have him on the floor, right? If there was like, if you wanted him next to a doghouse or anything, right? There's no wire.
Oh, right.
It's versatile in the sense that you can pose it or like place it wherever.
Yeah, in the day and at night, looks awesome. You got the Zero Halloween decoration. We picked it up from Home Depot, 129 bucks. We think he's awesome. Let us know what you think down in the comment section below.
As you guys can see, we're big Nightmare Before Christmas enthusiasts, so we decided to make a lock, shock, and barrel to go along with our display.
We already had the Jack and Sally, Oogie Boogie, the Dr. Finklestein. We knew we had to get lock, shock, and barrel in the mix. So in this video, we're doing a DIY video where we're taking some old Halloween animatronics and we're gonna reskin them and turn them into lock, shock, and barrel.
Let's get into it.
All right, so here's the plan. We got our pumpkin twins. These are fun little kind of child-sized Halloween animatronics.
We're gonna use the toddler costumes of Lock, Shock, and Barrel from HalloweenCostumes.com to make these.
Look how cute they are, they're so small. You can see here, the costumes come with their own little toddler mask. Get a lot of really nice elements in the toddler costumes, but looking at Lock, Shock, and Barrel characters, their masks are usually more oversized.
Yeah.
So we also got the adult size masks of Lock, Shock, and Barrel from HalloweenCostumes.com. We'll give you a look at those as well. And then we'll show you how we dress up our little pumpkin twins so we can add Lock, Shock, and Barrel to our whole Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween setup.
Very excited. Can't wait to show you guys. Starting off with Lock, as you guys can see, comes with this like slightly flexible mask.
Yeah, the mask is actually pretty cool.
It's good size for a toddler.
Yeah, right? It's like a thick foam, but for a toddler, it is pretty cool. I like the design in it. The shape looks good. Obviously, it's small for me, but you know, looking at the actual mask, I'm pretty happy with the design on it. It's more of a kind of shrinked down, compressed version of the mask. So what you have here is the adult mask. You can see the difference in size and shape. You know, the character in the movie is wearing something a lot more like this mask, right?
It's cool how they change the proportions to be more accurate to like sizes of a toddler.
Right. Looking on their website, the adult mask goes for $24.99. It is kind of a thinner plastic. It looks good. We'll see how that looks on there. The Lock costume, the whole bundle goes for $49.99. And you can see here looking at the costume, you got the fun little bottoms. It is cool. You can see here you got the little devil tail. Nice that they have that. It's got a wire in there so you can position it. Top is just the same one, the same basic.
Same fabric, yeah.
Also the same kind of design. You got the red with the black kind of dashes in there. It's cool. I like it. I think the mask is awesome. 50 bucks for the costume with the mask. Yeah. You got 25 bucks for the additional mask in the adult size. We're gonna jump into the other costumes and then we'll dress them all up. Let's jump on to the next one, which is the barrel. Super creepy mask on the barrel.
Oh yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that one character that was floating around that your sister was freaked out about.
Oh, the Momo?
The Momo, yeah.
I was gonna say the eyes remind me of Evil Dead.
Yeah.
The same similar type fabric, has barrels skeleton print, rib cage on there. Here are the pants, same thing, cool bone design.
This costume is actually a little more expensive. Retail on this is $59. Right now, it looks like they're on sale for $49. Taking a look at the adult mask, it does have the cutout of the eyes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, he looks all right, but you can see here, this size mask is probably gonna feel a lot more lock, shock, and barrel because their masks are bigger.
Yeah, this one also has more of the colors and the proportions of the reference, so.
But fun costume.
Yeah.
If you got toddlers, lock, shock, and barrel, super cute how little they are.
These are the things that go over like shoes for little kids. Very cute, as you guys can see.
That is really cool that they have that little extra piece. So when you're walking around,
It's gonna get super dirty.
just like in the movie. Yeah, it is gonna get super dirty, but it'll probably look great because lock, shock, and barrel, kind of dingy little characters. All right, moving on to the last one. I'll let you crack that one open.
This one is Shock.
Oh, nice.
Oh, look at that.
That's really cool.
First impressions, the hat, really cool. Also comes with these dangly little blue wires. Yeah, see? Wires.
Oh, they are. So you can actually bend them, which is how they have those little curly things in there. You can see there. All these hairs have wires inside, which is how you have those curls. Very cool. You got some foam lining in the top of the hat here. The rest of the fabric is similar to the other ones.
Yeah.
You do have a wire here in the brim, which is nice as well.
Like all the other costumes, you have the vertical stripes. Very cool style. This one is like a full outfit. Has ruffle sleeves, like
Oh, it's
some
the
fringe
whole
at the
dress.
bottom.
And you got the little tights to go underneath. Nice costume.
Yeah.
You have a zipper on the back there. The mask is, you know, not my favorite on that
Pretty
toddler.
It's a very different type of mask. It's not the same colors. I think it's a bit of a different sculpt. Like we said, these are changed proportions for a toddler.
Yeah, the toddler mask is probably not going to be what we want for our DIY. Here you can see the adult size mask. This one retails 20 bucks, on sale right now for $15.
Whoa.
The costume on this also on sale right now, 50 bucks. Right, so let's go ahead and see how we're going to dress up our little pumpkin twins and turn them into lock, shock, and barrel.
Jack said we should work together. 3 of a kind.
All right, so here we go. We took our first pumpkin twin and pretty much just took it apart. You know, the legs plug in here. We did go ahead and cut the feet loose because they do typically have a little brace at the bottom. We just cut those loose so that we can drop the little feet over top. All right, the shoes go on nice and easy.
Oh, very cool.
Then we can probably just drop the pants over top. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got the hips. Pop some tags here. So the hands actually have these little wires here, which I'm gonna need a stronger tool to remove that. So as you can see, it's held in with that wire. It's pretty strong wire, so using our pliers, we straighten it out and pull the hand off. The hand on these is actually really cool. At some point we might want to paint the hands, but I think we're gonna roll with what we got now. Super cool little creepy hand. So let's go ahead and drop the shirt over top. I guess we could have cut the costume and just kind of pinned it in place, but
Yeah, but I mean,
might as well take the extra time, save the costume. This year, HalloweenCostumes.com did release the Lock, Shock, and Barrel Halloween animatronic. If we get our hands on it, we'll for sure do an unboxing video. So the shirt's on. Let's go ahead and put the little hands back in place. Looking real cool. The head actually came off, just a little screw in the back. So we just have to pop that back on. But check him out, there he is. With the toddler mask. Let's see how he looks.
this is with everything, like the entire costume pack.
Let's put the adult size mask on. I think the challenge here will be getting the eyes to light up, but I think it looks great. Check it out. I think I like that better. Nice big oversized mask.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say Barrel's done. He looks great. Let's jump into the other two. All right, so for Locke, as you can see, the shirt just has the hole here for the neck, which isn't gonna fit over the pumpkin head. So we're just gonna unscrew the head here. We have a screw in the front as well. So you can see here, the animatronic actually runs cables through the neck. So we're gonna just have to take this off because we're gonna wanna reconnect this once we're done. So that will allow us to remove the head. All right, so we gotta get the hands loose. In this case, he's holding this trick-or-treat bag.
I didn't know he was on.
That's the audio on it. It's right here. So we'll take that off. We are gonna have to remove the costume on this guy. So we'll release the glue from the hands and do the same thing we did with the first one and remove these wires, which we end up taking this off as well. Easy enough. Okay, so in order to put the pants on, you can see here, they actually ended up stapling these in. So we just need to pry these staples out. Right, and with that last one out, you can lift this part off. And we'll drop the red pants on top. Now we'll drop the shirt on. It actually feels like dressing a little child. You gotta wrangle up the arms and try not to hurt them. Right there. This size is perfect. I love it. Put this other hand on as well. All right, outfit's on. We're gonna put the head back on and reconnect it. All right, so there's Locke. As you can see, he looks great. You got his little devil tail over here. Costume fits this perfectly. Love how little he is. Let's see how he looks with his toddler mask.
Not really.
The mask is definitely not what we want.
Yeah, it's definitely too small for our intention.
Yeah, for a lock, shock, and barrel prop that we're going for, you're definitely gonna want to pick up the life-size, adult-size mask. Check it out.
Much better.
Yeah, that looks way better. He looks great.
Knock, knock, knock.
We got the animatronic audio going as well.
At your door.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like lock, shock, and barrel, but it still sounds creepy. Nice to have the option. I think it looks great with that adult mask. Nice and big. And don't forget, we can position the arms. I don't mind the hands in that creepy green. I think it's fun. All right, number 2 is done. We'll move on to the last one. We'll start with the hands here. Remove the bag. Undo the glue for the hands again. There you can see a full set of how they are. So we'll drop our tights in there. Put this little hip piece back on top. Put the torso back on. And the dress is going to be nice because it can slip right over the head. Oh, we do got to feed the arms in. You want to do that side? All right. Perfect size. So cool. Put the hands back on. All right, we'll take a look at it with the kids mask, but like we said,
Similar thing.
yeah, it works for a costume, not so much for a prop. It's a little too small.
Yeah.
We'll put the big mask on. We should think about how we're going to
Did that work?
attach the hat. We'll probably want to stuff something inside that hat to keep it tall. Or, you know, we can probably use one of these wires from the hair and attach it maybe to the mask or something. And check her out. How cool does that look?
Very nice.
All right, let's bring all 3 over. Check them out. All right, we got all 3 assembled. Our DIY lock, shock, and barrel Halloween animatronics.
Very cool.
You know, I think they came out pretty damn cool.
Yeah. For it being a costume we bought and then we put onto a whole separate animatronic, I think they worked really great and read really well as lock, shock, and barrel.
The way you can see through the mask to the pumpkin head does look a little weird, right? They wouldn't have these pumpkin heads, but I think having the pumpkin head is still pretty fun. And if you wanted to, you could take the pumpkin head off, and then what you have are these creepy little pumpkin characters dressed up as lock, shock, and barrel, which is also a lot of fun. You can still use that fun animatronic feature where you got the light up face with the mouth movement. They look great, but I'm really excited to put these masks on, set them up with a Nightmare Before Christmas tree, and see how the whole thing works out. Here we got the lock, shock, and barrel. All right, there they are. Final touches with the setup. They came out so cool. Right now they are covering up some of our pumpkins down here.
Yeah.
We got the cool Zero animatronic as well. I was a little hesitant to push forward with this DIY project because they've just released the lock, shock, and barrel animatronic.
A bit discouraging.
But I will say having them 3 separate like this is actually really fun because the animatronic does have them all together, which looks good. But the size on these guys is great compared to Jack and Sally. The fact that we have 3 separate animatronics that we can move around really makes them more dynamic in the scene. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be an unboxing slash costume review slash DIY upgrade. So this year we're working with HalloweenCostumes.com and we saw they have an exclusive costume of the Pumpkin King. Last year, we made a DIY Halloween prop, which you see here, the Pumpkin King Scarecrow. It's a DIY Scarecrow, right?
Right.
You know, the Pumpkin King is one of our favorites. There's no animatronics of him, so we did the DIY video. This year we saw they got a costume of the Pumpkin King. Retails for $69.99. Don't forget, this year we're working with HalloweenCostumes.com and we got a special discount. Save you 15% off. You can find that link in our video description. Yeah, we got the whole Nightmare Before Christmas kind of Halloween prop collection.
Oh yeah.
We've done the unboxing videos. We got the Jack, we've got the Sally, we got the Oogie Boogie.
Dr. Finklestein.
Right, this year HalloweenCostumes.com exclusive Dr. Finklestein. Sweet addition to the collection. If you want to check out those videos, you can find them in our Halloween animatronics playlist.
Without further ado, we're gonna jump into the costume, look at it, check it out, and dress up our Scarecrow prop.
All right, let's check it out.
Ooh, a little squished.
Nice.
As you guys see, the Pumpkin King mask it looks like. First impressions, looks like it has a skull, maybe a little time to breathe outside the bag. The gloves look good, as you guys can see, has a cool straw texture and has extra long fingers.
Nice. It's nice padding on there too, right?
Next up, we're getting into the actual costume. Starting off with the shirt, looks cool. Feeling the shoulders, it feels like it has some extra padding for shoulder pads. Moving on down to the pants. Looks nice, as you guys can see, you have this like rope that goes all the way around the leg. Looks great, has that straw feeling to it.
Yeah, the pants are pretty nice. I love the printing in that fabric. They actually have like padding here in the rope areas that go around the leg, which is nice. You've also got the padding in the fingers, which looks good. Let's try that on. They fit a little shallow. You can see it barely comes down.
Mine does not fit at all.
Yeah, you gotta really jam them in there. We did order a size large. I wonder if we should have gotten an extra large.
Considering I can't fit my thumb through the thumb.
I'm gonna try it on.
Oh, this is tight.
Nice shoulder pads.
I typically go for a large or extra large. This is a large though, and it is very tight, so good thing I'm not wearing it, but it would be nice to have the option.
Yeah, it looks like everything in this costume does run a little small.
But the mask looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it has a Night for Christmas jack-o'-lantern sculpt in it.
The classic jack-o'-lantern.
Wow, a complete costume, look at that. First impressions, the pants seem great. The shirt feels great, the different accents on it. The only thing that seems bad so far is one, the warping in the mask, which is from us unboxing. You probably need to heat it up like you said. But also I noticed that the fingers, like ours was sewn weird. So it's like gets cut off, especially at the thumb. Kind of hard to put your fingers in it and like move it, kind of moving it with your fingertips. So.
The mask is cool, but wearing it is gonna be a little tricky. It's very hollow, so it's gonna bounce around. The gloves, I do wish they had more that came down to cover the wrists. But you know, once you put it on, it's okay. It just doesn't feel good the way the fingers go. They don't go all the way in. Let's see the pants. The pant size are okay. They are a little tight, but you know, they're large. In the waist, you got some stretch in there, but I do like the material. I think the print quality looks great. I do wish this little shirt came down a little further. Yeah, I should have gotten a bigger size, but the costume's pretty nice. Let's get it off.
The execution seems good, with like the different padded elements with the straw and such. Like you said earlier, get a bigger size for sure. I think I just heard something rip, so.
Yeah, it is a little tight. I ripped a little bit.
Okay.
So jumping into the build on our Scarecrow, if you want to see the full video of this guy, we'll put the link in our video description.
For now, we'll give you a quick overview of that video, showing you guys how he's built. Looks cool, relatively easy to make.
Yeah, here you can see when we built this Halloween animatronic. Really fun build. We made it in our garage, picked up a bunch of materials from the dollar store, Home Depot. Basically, we went with the PVC structure. We had a chair base laying around, which we used, and picked up some clothes. It came out really cool. We also did a DIY video, how to carve these pumpkins. This one came out pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see that video, check our Halloween decorations playlist, our DIY Halloween. We got a lot of pumpkin carving videos. All right, so we got the costume. We're gonna swap out some elements. I think we'll do the head last.
Yeah.
And see how he looks with his new costume. Take this arm and everything. So for the pants, we're just gonna slide them over our old pants. If you're doing this, you're just gonna wanna stuff these pants. Get a little bit of that straw poking out would be good. So the way we built them, we actually have the connection here at the hip. So PVC, the arms just pop out. We'll slide that back in, hold it in place. You see where it connects here? And we'll get this over here. Last but not least, now this pumpkin head goes on top.
Let's see, can we just swap it out, swap it on top? Surprisingly well. Granted, you could do some forming and fixing up a little, but it looks like it's kind of...
I wonder if just like a heat gun will help it. All right, there he is with the head kind of leaning forward. It still doesn't look great. We got to stuff that pumpkin, but it does give the vibe. Jack the Pumpkin King, right? The costume works perfectly. I think for 70 bucks, you get some cool fabric. I love the printing on the straw. That was the hardest part of our DIY, was trying to pull off the straw. Nice to be able to just pick up a sweet costume of the Pumpkin King. It'll get you halfway through your project like that.
Yeah, for people who are trying to like make this one, definitely buy the costume. Don't go grabbing palm tree leaves. You have crap all over the floor every year.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah.
The costume looks great. The mask, I'm not sure if we're gonna go with this head or our original carved pumpkin head.
We'll figure it out.
Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Either way, the costume is great. For a DIY Pumpkin King Scarecrow, it's gonna save you a lot of time. It nails the costume. I think it's great. If you wanna pick it up, check for links in our video description.
I really like this new neon ring.
Yeah, it is fun, nice and bright.
Pay attention now, because I'm the boogeyman.
In this video, we're unboxing the Disney Oogie Boogie animatronic from HalloweenCostumes.com.
Retails for $349.99. 5.8 foot Disney Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie Boogie animatronic Halloween decoration. This is the green version. Let's crack them open.
First thing you open is just
a field of green.
A bright neon green.
Wow, that's super big too. All right, so you got the whole suit. Yeah.
Ooh. As you guys can see, out of the box, looks really cool, and I think I really like this new neon ring. It's cool.
Yeah, it is fun, nice and bright. You got the motion sensor here in the head. You can see little lights on the eyes. Very cool.
Jeez, yeah, this is really large. I mean, this could be a costume at that point.
Too bad you can't put the head on.
I know, right?
Sweet, the material feels really good. It's got some extra padding in it. I like the printing on the stitching. Very nice. We got a few more items here in the box. All right, you got the whole kind of torso build. You can see you got some movement here. power
Try me.
supply, and try me switch.
Cool.
I think that goes in his arms.
Where?
Maybe some uprights. These are his hips and the base. Oh, nice, and it got like a little light here in the base as well. All right, we got all the pieces here. You got the base, the body. We're gonna need the instructions to find out how this stuff goes. Crack that open, check out how he's built.
Through here, as well as this little piece on the bottom with the light that then connects to the actual button.
All right, we're turning the volume down because we're gonna get hit for copyright. The songs are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say it's probably the best part of the prop. The audio is nice and loud. When you have it turned all the way down, go ahead and hit that button. The actual mechanics don't sound too bad. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you hear a little whing, a little churning,
Comes with
but check out the
animatronics.
movement in the jaw. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish it would open up even more.
Yeah.
It opens up just a little bit, but enough to make them, you know, more lifelike. I think the blinking purple eyes, nice touch.
The face sculpt is great. As you guys can see, really cool how they were able to capture Oogie Boogie's like wrinkles, like the feel of his face through the fabric and through the sewing.
Yeah, and then you got the black in the eyes with those lights, looks cool. The stitching all the way around is a nice touch. It's all printed, but the printing is nice and black. The fabric on him is nice and thick. You even got some kind of padding on the inside. The glowing effect is cool. You got that one light at the bottom, kind of glows throughout the body. From the profile, as you can see, he's nice and thin, so you know, you could put him up against a wall. He does take up a lot of room in terms of width, but in terms of depth, not too bad. Color in that green looks really cool, pulling right from the scenes in the movie where
Oh, yeah.
he's in his lair, has that cool kind of black light look. He really lights up and glows with that green color.
Oh yeah.
Very cool that you have this option in the second version of Oogie Boogie. Right, he costs 350 bucks. You can save 15% with that discount code. Find it in the link in our video description. Let us know what you think about this Oogie Boogie animatronic down in the comment section below.